This morning, we saw how Mayor Mike Rama led Cebu City. Together with everyone who got involved, realized better things to happen, all leading towards the quest for a Singapore-like Cebu City.
namin. Guys, this is a very significant declaration that February 24, 2023, we will continue to be free and we will continue to do what we ought to do, deserving of the 86th Charter Day celebration sa pagbuhat sa atong syudad.
Here's a quick look of 2022. New day begins for you and me. Come take my lead, I'll make you see a better version of Cebu City. Right here, right now, free and easy. Let us move into the future hand in hand. No one's ever gonna be left behind. Just trust the command of Mayor Michael Rama. You've gotta have a heart. Together we can make great things happen. A Singapore-like Cebu City. Let's help to make this dream come true and show to the world the true spirit of being Cebuanos.
Hey, hey, magtinabangay kita, magbaranggayan bayan, ihan voluntarismo.
We can make great things happen. A Singapore-like Cebu City. Let's help to make this dream come true and show to the world the true spirit of being Cebuanos. In God we trust for a Singapore-like Cebu City. So now, moving on towards the rest of 2023, Cebu City shifts its gears towards Kalambuan, especially in the development of a massive housing project and related developments by the coastline of the South District from Dulho Fatima to Inayawan along what will be the South Coastal Boulevard. The South Coastal Urban Development Project is in coordination with DSUD, the Department of Human Settlements and Urban Development, that will accommodate an initial of 30,000 housing units in MRBs, medium-rise buildings. Priorities are families living in danger zones, occupants living in structures that have encroached the 3-meter easement of the city's rivers and creeks. With the South Coastal Boulevard serving as border, parallel with the waterway between the area and SRP, the surroundings will be packed with linear pocket forests that will also serve as buffer from gusty winds from the sea. With his mayor's workforce, Mike Rama will work to realize the pledges of the conglomerates. He is bent to complete for good CCMC, the Cebu City Medical Center, and realize the construction of MRBs, medium-rise buildings for socialized housing. After tedious preparations, especially in marking structures and profiling affected residents, especially those among the aspiring sector, Gubat sa Baha will proceed with the temporary relocation at SRP from among 4,000 families. It is set to clear structures that have encroached the rivers and waterways. As he assured the task force commander, former DENR secretary, and former AFP chief of staff, General Roy Simato, he will use political will for him to carry out his mission with the 8 river commanders aggressively. The same is true in the destruction of edifices not anymore habitable and the opening of bucket parks to turn the city into a green metropolis. Focus will be given so that no garbage will be seen. It will involve the households taking part in materials recovery as the city would set up MRFs and realize the waste to energy projects. The mayor promises an SRP magic, downtown being uplifted, the midtown bustling, uptown progressive, and the hinterlands environmentally preserved, with the developments managed vis-a-vis adherence to geosciences. In the same breath, Mayor Mike Rama will apply political will to uphold the law, the Local Government Code of 1991, that real properties in the city should be anchored on current fair market values. He stands firm to correct what his predecessors, even including himself, had failed to do, to regularly update real property and business taxes that has never been done since 2004, 18 years ago. He asserts that valuation should be dependent on prevailing market and economic forces. He underscores that tax is the lifeblood of the government and the people have been waiting for the efficient delivery of basic services. The poor cannot wait. Mayor Rama had declared, pointing further out, that funds are needed for health and economic recovery, especially after a series of challenges over the past 3 years. As he had declared, it is not about winning nor losing. It is about fighting for what is right. Mayor Rama asserts Cebu City now should be worth 100 billion pesos, yet he only pushed for a 50 billion peso budget for 2023. While the City Council had granted it, it is dependent on the revision of real property and business taxes. Thus, the mayor will continue with the investment missions and promote more public-private partnerships through joint ventures and other forms of economic collaboration. Furthermore, Mayor Rama will lobby for support from the national government to realize some projects, as well as to address issues including the interference of the Cebu Ports Authority that has stalled the carbon market redevelopment. As LCP National President and ULAP Executive Vice President, he intends to bring down the national government to local governance through consultation in the execution of projects and programs. While the mayor will pursue new fronts for investments into the city, he will see to it the realization of projects and investments the conglomerates have either committed to or have expressed interest in. These include the start of ramp construction at CC Lex to Guadalupe, start of dam construction by Manila Water with prime infrastructure, start to develop SRP Pond A and the landfill area for tourist attraction that will become tomorrow's magnet, start of the waste-to-energy plant by New Sky Energy Philippines in Guba, integrated transportation terminal by SM and Philinvest, a solar farm with greenhouses by Metro Pacific, a new university by SM Group, projects at SRP or elsewhere in the city by Aboitiz Equity Ventures that intends to build a park in Carbon, federal land that is set to start a new development in Nivelle Hills, and Mega World. More at SRP by DPWH, the 7 Bridges, the roundabout near SM Seaside, and the South Boulevard across SRP. The Lahug Guadalupe Bypass Road by DPWH and DM Consunji, and explore policies that will lead to the development of the city's airspace. Next week, Mayor Mike Rama will host the groundbreaking of the first phase of the long-sought-after BRT project, an event that he wants his mentor, former Mayor Tomas Osmeña, to attend for having paved the way for the project. Meanwhile, he will pursue with House Representatives Cutie Del Mar of the North District and Edo Rama of the South District to file along with other Cebu congressmen a bill that will create 5 districts in Cebu City. It is also a long overdue initiative he wanted realized this year. Mayor Mike Rama asks the Cebuanos to trust him, steer the city, and realize with him the vision for a Singapore-like Cebu City, a second to none, truly the Queen City of the Philippines. His goal is for all constituents. Nobody should be left behind as he leads the city to accomplish what can be done in 9 years to 3 through storm, aggressive, and massive undertakings. These so that the lives of the poor better, the middle class comfortable, and the rich to share. Mayor Mike Rama needs TDMs, thinker, doer, movers. Those who are Mokada, can master one, know all, do all. those who believe in Ukota, Ubanta, Kuyugta, Usarata, and those who are willing nga mutamod sa tuliron ang hiwi, ninduton ang bati, limpyuhon ang hugaw, wagtangon ang baho, hanayon ang gubot sa syudad sa Sugbo. Karon, atong dakbayan. Sunod ang nasod. Together, we can make better things happen for Cebu City and our country. In God, we trust. Mahal nga Birhen sa Guadalupe, pray for us. San Pedro Calungsod and all the saints in heaven, pray for us. Señor Santo Niño, have mercy on us.